Всем здорово, с вами Драйвово, и да, будет Драйвово, потому что мы продолжаем проходить Scarlet Nexus. А кто хочет задонатить, ссылка в описании. По традиции, Sony X5, врачи, паспортные всральники, все идите в срань. Нет слов. Так, сейчас. Звук надо проверить. Ну, то мало ли, что мучился с этим звуком достаточно долго сегодня. По традиции, врачи, паспортные срань. Так, что-то со звуком какой-то срань говно вообще. Вот только что был нормально, какого хрена? Ну-ка. Мало ли что. А что вы сдохли? Нет слов. Так, все. Сейчас буду подбирать звук, блин. Надеюсь, не придется ничего перезагружать, это знаем мы их. Так, погодите-ка. Так, все. Так, звук. Сейчас. Какой сейчас звук будет? Ну-ка. Так, все. Так, звук. Сейчас. Звук будет, ну-ка. Так, ладно. Вроде нормально. Все, в задницу их всех. Мне уже Far Cry 5 испортил настроение по полной программе. Нет слов просто. Нет слов. По самому нелюбимому Far Cry уже на этапе просмотра прохождения еще, когда там больше 4 лет назад, мне он уже таким показался. Там проблема такая, что как только в каждом регионе, будь там Иван, Исаков, Яков, Вера, тебе в условной точке невозврата говорят, что тебя будут похищать, и тебя должны похитить. Один раз не похитили. Была анимация, но вместо похищения было что-то другое. Быстрое перемещение работает, сохранение не работает. В общем, срань. Говорят, что не чинится вообще никак. То есть, приличную часть Far Cry пошел, пошло оно в срань. Вообще супер. Так, ладно. Все. Scarlet Nexus. Так, подарки. Фармим подарки. Оп, ну-ка. Так, это не нужно. Так, это не нужно. Так, это... О, это нужно. Так, это... Все не надо. Так, значит, старый ПК. Мировой автомат нужен. Не нужно. Всем подарил, кому хотел. Так, это тоже туда же. Так, старый ПК расширяемый. Так. Это не надо, это не надо. Так, это одна штучка нужна. Сладкий алкоголь. Так. Так, это надо. Фоторама. Рамка. Так, футурамка. Так, плюшевый не нужен. Баки нужен. Этот. Так, это мы подарили. Вот на который он спал. Засранец. Так. Это надо. Это надо. Это не надо. Это надо. Что там набор старинных ламп, да? Простая свеча надо. Надо. Сколько всего надо, охренеть. Так, это все надо. Одна свеча не надо. Так. Да. Тайные техники, блин. Так. Это не надо, надо. Тайновый напиток. Блин, охренели вообще. Нет, вот нет слов. Вот, блин, вот сральник. Вот прям сказать нечего больше. У меня однушка вот эта есть. Надо... Я даже знаю, кому я ее подарю. Так, Кагера, сральник, ты где? Иди сюда. Оп. Так, это давайте посмотрим. Так, мне нужен Кагера срочно. Нужно ему сральню подарить. Продан. Не, ну что было так настроение испортить? Все через задницу теперь. Так, ты где? Вот ты где? Так, что у тебя? А, то есть с тобой просто поговорить и все? Так, это нет. Давай эту хрень тебе подарю. Потом надо будет тебе вдуть что-нибудь на всякий случай. Толку-то. Так, ты здесь? Молодец. Странно, что с тобой ничего больше нельзя сделать, но... Пардон, ладно. Интересно, а возможно ли за одно прохождение вкачать хоть кого-нибудь на 6 уровень? До 5 вкачаться? Уж мало ли. Стоп. Все, да? Чудно. Так. Ладно, задариваем подарками. Стоп, стоять. Снаряжением. Кагером. Чтоб тебе дать-то улучшение, тролли. Пусть вот эта хрень будет. Так, следующие товарищи. Подарки, что тебе подарить? Тебе всего до хрена можно подарить. Это у нас любимый засранец. Тот еще. Пардон. Не, ну блин, ну Far Cry, ну просто говно втоптал мое настроение, нет слов. Просто вот в никуда просто. Я вот от него такого не ожидал. Другого ожидал, но не такого. Подляны. Но. Ты думал. Хотя нет, кого я обманываю. Вы думать не способны, так, чё?
Hey, Cassandra.
Вконец-то.
Remember how I called you a lone wolf before? Now that I think about it, I was wrong. You're no lone wolf. You're the one carrying everyone.
I feel like that's more your specialty.
Really? I think you're pretty good at it yourself. All of us count on you, including me.
Продан. Так, 4 уровень, вконец-то.
You're pretty kind sometimes. Oh, wait, that didn't come out right.
It's fine.
Ну.
If that's the case, maybe some of your sincerity has rubbed off on me.
Это не все, батенька, сейчас мы тебя еще срань дарить будем вот так вот. Нефиг тут. Так.
Whoa, thanks.
Ничего удивительного, батенька. Так. Дальше. Ладно, пусть будет Кёка. Тебе мы что подарим? Тебе мы ничего не подарим. Ну иди в задницу тогда. Так. Тебя чего?
I'm not saying you're suited to be a leader or anything. As much as I hate to admit it, there's no one else that could do it.
Ты новый уровень?
Babbling so
Ну,
much I can't follow.
Любопытно.
What's your point?
I mean, you're doing a good job. For now, at least.
О, вообще круто. Так, а что у нас будет? Так, а сам внизу что? Ладно.
Spend enough time with anyone, and it
круто.
doesn't matter how much you don't get along. You somehow know what they're thinking, right?
I never said I disliked you, but I do agree that we've come to know each other.
Так, подарим мы тебе плазменный шар. Да, такую хрень. Да. Который уровень это просто здорово. Так, а у тебя еще... Ну, это потом. Так, Гемма, что мы тебе подарим? А, подарим что-нибудь. А, вот, отлично. Пардон, алкоголь. Так, дальше что?
Hey, I'm grateful.
Да неужели? Grateful ты наш. Пятого уровня нету, пятого уровня, жаль. Хотя у тебя же квест. Ну, квест не квест. Так, стоп, что с тобой? Так, что мы тебе подарим? О, это тебя развеселит, зараза. Зараза. Так. Секунду.
No way! Thank you!
Пардон. Да. Еще бы. Да.
Kasane,
О,
have you
ура.
mellowed lately? Like how
Отлично.
you talk?
Have I?
Круто, я бы даже так
particularly
сказал.
aware of it.
Really? I just had the feeling that you're somewhat easier to talk to. Maybe I'm the one who's changed. It could be that I understand what you're feeling more since I know you better. That makes me happy.
Пятый уровень, найс. Так, сейчас пару сек. Отлично, вообще круто.
It makes me happy to know you trust me. I know I'm in good hands with you. So this is what trust feels like.
Так, подарки. Просто свечкой, просто вставь ее. Самое предназначенное для этого места, если вы понимаете, о чем я. Другого у меня нету,
Wow,
к
I'm
сожалению.
so happy.
Еще бы. Ну, конечно, удовольствие получила, и все, давай, на тебе. Ай, нет слов. Так, ты
I
где?
want to talk to Kyoka.
Да. А, ну с Кёкой, да. Так, погоди. Ты там свечки куда вставляешь? Прямо здесь, прям при всех, ну ты даешь. Для пресса. Так, ладно.
Thanks.
Пардон. Так что я не знаю, будет ли прохождение Far Cry 5. Я уже ни в чем не уверен. Потому что можно по 10 раз проходить игру и придет она в срань. Вот так вот. Так, у тебя чего? Подарки. А, есть что? Ой, игровой автомат. Хватит орать под окнами, достали уже, твари. Так, что у нас?
You know what I like. Thanks.
Еще бы. Да. Ну чё? Нет, уровня пока не будет. Так, Лука. Подарим мы тебе эту хрень. Давай же 4-й уровень мне давай засранец. Мелкий.
This is amazing. Thank you.
Ну. Мне уровень дай. Хватит восхищаться за зря, за бесплатно, так сказать. Ну.
Because of the way I
О,
look,
наконец-то.
people sometimes mistake me for a child.
Ну,
You've
скажем
always
так,
treated me
ничего
as an equal,
удивительного.
though.
I don't care how people look.
It's good
Да.
to not have prejudices. I'm grateful.
Так. Так, засранец мелкий. Хорошо. Мы запомним. Квош, блин. Засранец.
This might sound a little
Так, ладно.
childish,
Да.
but do you think we could become closer?
That's not childish. I think we can both understand each other even more.
Уровень отряда только 2, непонятно. И какой максимальный, я тоже не знаю. Еще это самое большое сердечко. Пардон. Да.
This is amazing. Thank you.
Ничего удивительного, ботинка. Конечно, найдешь. Ты найдешь применение всему, что бы я тебе не схавал. Так, ну-ка. О, куча говна, да. На тебе. Модель рабочие автомобили. Ой, нет слов.
Thank you.
Ладненько, пофигу. Вообще пофиг. Так, с Лукой все, да? Какой квест, Лораси квест. Так, куда попрятались? Так, Цугуми. У нее, начнем с малого. Смотрим, что будет. У Цугуми, у 3-й уровень-то есть точно, 4-й не знаю.
Okay.
Но она поговорить с нами пока не хочет. Ладно. Но. Так, еще подарим. Самое главное тебе подарим. Засранка мелкая. Пардон. Так, ладно.
Really?
Да.
So happy.
Уровень будет, нет? А то пока не заметно, что ты скотина счастлива. Да, ну, блин. Ладно, с Сугуми все. Это... Игральный автомат, блин. Так, с вами потом разберемся. Так, с вами чего? С вами, как всегда, все плохо. Ну, блин. Так, с кем еще не поговорил? Признавайтесь. Так, с тобой... Нет, с тобой еще не все. Так, с Цугуми все. С Лукой все. Так, здесь пока не все. Так, с тобой все, нет? С тобой все, да. Долбану плюшу. Подарков нет. Так, я типа всем все подарил, да? Так, дайте-ка вас сосчитать бы. Так, вас надо сосчитать, значит. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Офигеть, нет слов. Так, давайте вот что мы еще сделаем. Так, сделаем мы библиотека. Здесь ничего, отлично. Так, персонажи. Здесь могут быть... Вот, да. 11 лет назад. Вакана. Сумираги. Юта. Мелан. Когда мы Юта? Да. Так, все вроде, да? Стоп, Аватару Фрейзер. Точно, точно. Засранец. Рогатый, такой же рогатый, как и... Так, враги. Угу. Новые враги есть. Так. Ну, в общем, нет слов, как говорится. Угу. Так. Угу. Да. Карен. Аванесян. Когда мы Юта? Это, конечно, срал его, но ничего не поделать. Прям Харли Квинн настоящая. Так, стоп. Ох. Да. Так, ладно. Карачарова, давайте уже с вами разбираться. Ну, блин, вот, все. Поговорим. По душам, со всеми. Не со всеми, а кроме двух, что ли? Или
There's a
кто-то
popular
там.
fortune teller visiting Seiron right now who's said to be 200%
Ну, в общем, с теми, с кем надо поговорить, мы
What?
поговорим.
200%? How can you be twice as right about something?
20 минут я только на
Either
подарки
way,
тратил.
I'm not really
Офигеть
interested.
можно.
Oh, come
Нет слов.
on. Let's go get red together.
Только на
You might
подарки, не
gain
на
some
разговор.
valuable information we can use in our upcoming fights.
Ну, еще,
I doubt that, but
одна фаза
If you wanna
отдыха
go
будет
that
и все.
badly, I guess I'll tag along.
Так,
Let's get going then. I'm sure there's a line already.
да. Нет слов. Пардон.
This really is a
Так.
long line.
Мгм.
I'm surprised so many people believe in something so
Настроения вообще
unscientific.
никакого нет. Нет слов.
There's a lot in the world that can't be explained by science. Now let's line up. This is going to take some time. I'm going to go buy something to drink. You stay here and hold our place.
What's taking her so long? Did something happen? I should probably go look for her.
Да.
Where did she go? Oh, there she is.
Да.
Kyoka, who are you talking to?
Oh, Kasane. I'm sorry.
Did something happen? Who was that?
Да.
Someone from Togetsu.
What? But Togetsu is on its last legs. Or at least that's what I thought.
I was surprised too. It seems the agents scattered around New Himuka are still active. They told me to come back and work with
Ну,
them.
знаете ли.
But why? Babe isn't operating anymore, and it was the one running Togetsu.
They told me they need Dr. Pope's neuroscience expertise in order to revive Babe. None of the other design children were able to adapt to Dr. Pope's vast memory data. With Babe gone, my brain is the only one that has her memories.
Just so we're clear, you're not planning on going back to them, right?
Of course not. I'd never do that.
There's still something worrying you.
She told me that I need to fulfill my role as someone created by Togetsu.
Who do they think they are?
I know, but it's true that I was created to fulfill Togetsu's plans. My brain, my body, and everything else. When I was there, I thought the only value I had was in carrying out my orders. I'm here now because I stopped allowing them to define me on their terms. I don't regret it, but sometimes I'm left feeling uneasy. I feel like my own existence is indefinite. That I'm just worthless.
You're not worthless at all. You've saved us countless times.
Да.
We need the Kyoka who's here with us now, not Dr. Pope's memories.
Thank you. You're right. I can't let them get to me. We should try to find out what the Togetsu remnants are up to so we can stop them.
Do you have any leads?
Not yet, but as long as they need me, they'll approach me again. When they do, I'll pretend to join them and see what they're up to. I might even be able to lure them out.
It's a good plan, but risky. Let me help. I can't let you go alone.
Okay. I really don't want to get you involved. But I need your help. Oh, we never got our fortunes told. I was hoping to get some good news.
Да. Pardon.
Until now, I was your instructor and your
Уровень.
commander. But now you're the one leading me. It makes me emotional. I wonder if I'll have to watch you leave the nest someday.
I think you're getting ahead of yourself. I still count on you.
Так, отлично, 5 уровень, найс.
I don't
Так,
want you to get the
телеграмма,
wrong
да?
idea from this.
Ну, это
But the more I
потом.
learn about you, the more I like you. I like you too. There's nothing to misunderstand about it.
Ну, знаете ли, все возможно. Так, с вами все, да? Так, Араси. Что ты мне расскажешь? Давай. Рожай, так сказать.
Arshi, do you have a second? It's about this program. After the update... She seems unusually focused. Is she making a new program?
Да.
Whoa, Kasane!
This is a
Я
video game.
охренел. А,
Playing instead of doing work?
наш человек.
I could say you caught me, but this is what I always do. It's kind of pointless yelling at me over things like this anymore.
Да.
Why do you want to skip out on work so much?
It's not that simple. This is a defensive measure to ensure I don't waste my precious stamina and mental energy on pointless work.
Defensive measure? That's basically...
Arashi, got a minute? Did you come to scold me about my work ethic too?
Now's not the time for jokes. Major General Fubuki might be in trouble.
What happened?
I haven't been able to reach him for the past few hours. His geolocation isn't available either. The OSF hasn't been able to help. We're working in the dark.
It's probably best we go look for him then.
No, we don't need to do that.
How come?
Because he's going to wander back like nothing happened. Going to look for him is just a waste of time.
Saving your only brother is a waste of your time?
I'm saying my time shouldn't be used on a pointless effort.
Да, вот именно.
Fine. Let me try putting it another way. Which do you think is better? Wasting a moment of your time on pointless work? Or losing him and regretting it for the rest of your life?
Lose him? Right. You... I see. You may have a point. Haruka, send me Fubuki's last known location.
Okay, hold on. There, I sent it. It was a while ago, so we should expand the search. Arashi? Did she just leave?
Can you track her location with GPS?
I'm doing it, but I'm getting her geolocation data coming from everywhere. I can't get a lock on her current location.
It must be her hypervelocity. We should wait and see where she ends up before we go after her.
Именно. А сразу все.
Arashi stopped. She's...
It's Arashi. Rebel is blocking my path. I'll need your power to move this. I'll send you the coordinates.
Да.
I'm heading out to the coordinates. Looks like it's around the abandoned subway.
Так, ножками, да? Pardon. Ну ладно.
Arashi, I'm inside the
Так,
abandoned
нет, там
subway.
ничего
Headed
нет,
your
и
way.
не хочу туда идти
Copy
вообще
that.
никак.
Hurry if you can. I'll continue investigating the area. Later then. Hey, Arashi! She just does whatever she wants.
We did it.
Like you're one to talk, Kasane.
Ну-ка, секунду, еще раз. Ну-ка. Раз, два.
Let's keep going.
А,
This is
нажи.
pretty good.
А, вот так как все работает. У нас как бы трое. Вон на чё. Тихо, тихо.
The enemy is attacking with electricity. You'll be
Так,
shocked
ладно,
and unable
ребят.
to move if it hits you.
Так.
Useless. Check.
Ага.
Just use it. Hey!
Что я хотел?
We did it.
Путаю кнопки местами, так бывает. Так, побежали, покатили. Ага.
Was that oil? It'll be hard to move if it gets on you, so be careful.
Lead on.
The shell is broken. Attack now.
Хелл есть. Отлично. Ну. Бамс. О, да.
It's over.
Вот так. Нефиг тут. Хватит мне или нет? Не хватит. Ладно.
You'll need to break its outer shell. Kasane, use your psychokinesis and hit it with something heavy.
О, да. Пардон. Чудненько. Так. Угу. Так, сохраняемся. Ugh. Так. Куда нам? Ага. А, офигеть, ладно. Офигеть не вопрос. Блин. Так, отлично. Да. Ладно.
Damage to outer shell confirmed. Break it. The shell is broken. Aim for its weak spot.
Так, ага. Найс. Так, побежали, Ага. Так.
I've almost reached the coordinates.
Copy that. I'm getting reports about a gust of wind blowing through the city.
What?
Yes, it's not
Да.
causing any damage, but apparently it's unsettling. I just thought you should know.
Рогатый
That
ты наш.
gust. I don't think it'll be coming back. I'm betting it was Arashi.
Pardon.
She was probably running
Да.
all over the place looking for traces of Major General Fubuki. Despite what she was saying, she must be really worried.
Ну,
If I can just find an opening.
Arashi!
да.
Kasane, what took you so long?
Что так долго?
I came here as soon as I could. I'll save my questions for later. First, we have to do something about this.
Yeah.
Да. С этим надо что-то сделать.
Okay, now we can keep going. Is Major General Fubuki up ahead?
Probably. It looks like there was a big fight here. The damage seems recent.
They just won't let up. What gives?
They're
Yeah.
not going to stop me.
Да. Появляется иной.
Let's hurry up and take care of them. This area is particularly in danger of caving in. Understood. You be careful too. If it's caved in ahead, Fubuki will be able to move. So she is worried.
Так,
Useless. Checkmate.
местами я не то сделал, но...
Worried for her peace of mind as well. Kasane, normal human speed can't keep up with that other. Use SAS.
I'll do it. It's over.
Да.
More power.
I'll follow up. Got it. Checkmate.
А, у меня ускорение мозга, понятно. Вот это я неплохо прокачал.
It's up to you.
Fine. My turn.
Focus the attack.
It's down. Let's finish it.
Так, последний остался, да? Пока да. Все, уже не осталось. Лампочку вырываем. Опа.
Let's keep going.
Ой. Пардон.
More rubble.
Да.
Leave it to me.
Так.
Fubuki.
Arashi? What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same thing. What happened?
I was investigating the area when the extinction belt suddenly descended and jammed my transmissions. Then the others suddenly appeared and destroyed the path, trapping me here.
Да.
I knew I didn't need to come all this way. Honestly.
No, you still saved me. Thank you, Kasane. I'm sorry to have bothered you, sis.
Yeah, no kidding. Now I'm exhausted.
Да.
Sorry. I guess this makes it the second time you saved me.
Did something similar to this happen in the past?
Yes, back when I was a kid, and scouted by the OSF. Arashi threw a big tantrum using her power, and told them they couldn't take me with them.
What? But it's obligatory. It's no use trying to change their mind. So why?
The OSF and death go hand in hand. Sometimes we need to accept the irrational. I might be able to handle that, but I knew full well that someone earnest like him wasn't equipped to deal with it. And those who aren't equipped to deal with it have a high chance of dying needlessly. So I thought I'd save everyone the trouble and stop him from being enlisted in the first place.
Ну, правильно.
Although in the end, I wasn't able to change anything. Just a child's tantrum. That was the biggest waste of my entire life. My brother ended up enlisting in the OSF and somehow even managed to climb up to regiment commander.
Да.
On the other hand, I got injured, got the top brass on my back, making me run PR. Just the worst.
Injured? So you got hurt?
Yeah, I
I did something really stupid. I used my hypervelocity and tore my limbs off when I hit a wall.
Да.
What?
Don't worry, they fixed them right up so there's barely even a scar. But like you said,
Бывает.
my pointless action didn't yield me anything. Just like today.
Neither of them were pointless to me.
Fubuki?
You risked your life to protect me. You used your tiny body to shield me. Ever since I saw that, I wanted to become someone who could risk their life for another. And while you were healing, I found out how fun letters could be.
Letters? What letters?
Did you forget? You wrote me letters as part of your physical therapy treatments for your hands. That's why I started writing letters too. It's like a hobby of mine now.
Really?
It helps me relax. There's something else it helps me with too.
Значит, это вы его были писать. А,
It
ну
helps
да.
me remember the time you
Хотел
defended me.
прочесть что-нибудь
It really
такое.
cheers me up. So it
Да.
wasn't pointless.
Huh.
Да. Так.
So about today, do you really think it was pointless?
Yeah, I do.
I
Pardon.
see.
I
Да.
really hate wasted effort, but that doesn't mean it's all bad.
Да.
It's fine doing something like this once in a while. It's a little embarrassing how it goes against everything I believe in, though. Kasane,
Да.
you
Так, ну
really
чё,
are
уровень.
strong. Even with all this discouragement, you just take it and keep fighting.
That's thanks to you and everyone else. I'm not that strong on my own.
I don't remember
Да.
doing anything special, but I guess I'm happy I could help.
Найс, 5-й уровень, круто.
I hate trouble.
Ох
but
ты,
I'm
49 у
always
меня.
willing to
У меня
help
тоже
you
уровень.
whenever you need me to.
Ха-ха. Круто.
I never thought I'd hear that from you. I'm honored. Thank you.
Так, что с вами? С вами все. А, с тобой еще. Так. Дайте-ка я посмотрю, что у меня с уровнем карты мозга. Так, где там здоровье восстанавливается? А, вот, это я прокачал, отлично. 3 очка у меня, да? Угу. Да. Так, что? Пардон. Давайте это прокачаем, пусть будет. Да. Не, главное, при включенном. А я как будто его включаю и как и выключаю его, как будто. По-моему, я не могу это сделать. Ну, либо я не знаю как. Так, что ты мне расскажешь, зараза?
Oh, Kasane, do you have a minute? Will you come to a cafe in Suo with me?
Sure. Is everything okay?
There's something I want to talk to you about.
Has she made a decision about Yuito?
Уже
Alright,
почти 40
let's
минут.
go.
А я еще не со всеми пообщался, понимаете? Вот. Вот так. Хоть как-то так, да.
So what did you want to talk about?
Straight to the point as always. Okay then.
Да.
I wanted to talk to you about the
Конечно,
OSF.
сразу к делу, нефиг тут.
The
Нефиг
OSF?
тулынить, отлынивать.
Not Yuito?
Да.
Hey, it's not like I think about him all day. I mean, maybe I did up until recently, but there's no talking about Yuito today. I want to be more independent and not rely on him so much.
Да.
I see. So what about the OSF?
We've seen the OSF's dark side through the battles we've been in. We know that they're not an ally of justice. We found out that it's an organization that runs cruel experiments that cost a lot of people their lives.
True.
Now I'm struggling with the decision of whether or not to stay in the OSF. I know that I have to be the one to make the final choice, but I just wanted to ask your opinion.
If you're questioning your current situation, you either have to leave or change.
Right. So it comes down to those two options. I guess I don't really want to leave. I have friends and other people who are very important to me in the OSF. And I don't want to run away. I feel like I need to face the OSF head-on precisely because we know there's something wrong.
Then that leaves you with only one answer.
You're right. I probably already knew it, but was too afraid to say it out loud. I want to change the OSF because it's filled with the people I love. I don't want to give up on it. An OSF that doesn't sacrifice lives, but saves them. Yeah, that's going to be my goal.
That's a good goal. Straightforward, just like you.
I know it's ambitious, but it's the least I can do if I want to be on the level of you and Yuito.
You can do it. I told you before that you have the power to break through the front line. Even outside of battle, you can break through barriers as long as you put your mind to it.
That doesn't sound like a compliment, but thank you. I'll do my best.
Да.
Hey, Kasane, I'm glad we became friends.
Неужели?
Is something wrong?
Ничего удивительного, вот что сказать.
I was so preoccupied with you, but talking to you made me realize I had to change.
I think you've helped me broaden my perspective as well. I think about things I never would have before.
It might just be my imagination, but are you planning to leave the OSF?
What makes you think that?
Да,
Well, you didn't seem to hesitate when you suggested my leaving the OSF. So I thought maybe...
I haven't made any decisions yet, but you're right. I am considering that as a possibility.
Oh. It'd be sad to say goodbye, but I'll always support you, no matter what path you may decide for yourself.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Although, I'd like to see you confess your feelings to Yuito before I leave.
What? I told you, no talking about Yuito.
Да.
Did you say that?
Honestly. Anyway, I'm not ready yet.
Да,
But
никакого
I think I'll
Юита.
be able to take the first step soon. So wish me luck.
I hope your wishes come true.
Да.
And not just romantically.
I'll pray for you too. Let's both do our best.
Да.
What does this handshake mean?
I'm not sure, but it just felt right. Maybe it's a sign of our friendship. Even if we're apart, we'll still always be friends.
Так, с кем-то мы, по-моему, не пообщались
Friends
еще,
it
да?
is.
Well,
Ну, с
are
Ютой
you ready to go?
понятно, то ли с Сидоном мы
We
не
still have so
пообщались.
much to do.
Yes, let's get going.
Ладно, разберемся.
I'm glad we became friends, because I was able to notice
Так,
so
ну что,
much that
уровень
I
нет?
was lacking.
That goes for me too. There were a lot of times I was at a loss because I didn't have anyone like you around me before.
Are you kidding me? That's what I should be saying. You're the first person like you I've ever met. But maybe that's why you're special. Just let me know
Мне
if you
так
ever need
дорого.
help. I'll be there in a flash.
О! О! Да ладно, 6 уровень. О! Ну-ка, ну-ка, ну-ка. Да, взрыв. Бомба. Так. Во! А когда мы 5-й-то успели взять? Что-то я это... Ладно, короче, неважно. Ну, в общем, блин, вот это прям... Это прям не ожидал.
I'm going to work hard for you. Just you see.
Круто, чё? Вот чё.
Let's both continue to improve
Так,
ourselves.
вы мне все не
I'm glad
нужны.
we're together.
Ты тоже не нужен. Так, Сидон где у нас? Ходит вроде. А вот он. Так. Вы мне все не нужны. Так, Сидон, по-моему, и Юита, и все вроде. Не, ну Ханаби удивила. Так, ну подарков для тебя нет. К сожалению. А ты мне сделаешь 6 уровень, а?
Hey, Kasane, got a
Думаю, вряд
minute?
ли.
Yes, what do you need?
It can wait if you're
Ладно.
busy, but I was hoping you'd run
Я
some
думаю, с
military
Ханаби мы больше
exercises
общаться
with
не
me.
будем, я так
We can
полагаю.
go now.
Ну, мне
Let's
так
head to the
кажется, что это
training
последнее.
facility.
То, что... Что там махал, там что-то... Я думаю, в
Damn
следующей
it.
фазе не
Thought I
будет
could win this time.
общения с ней.
Can't believe you turned the tables on
Может
me
быть,
at the
будут
last
подарки и
second.
все. Ну, посмотрим.
I may have managed to push
Некуда
through
её
at the
больше
end,
качать.
but it was really close. Thanks. That made for a good training session. I noticed you move differently now.
Надо почаще
It's
юзать
like you don't hesitate
пирокинез.
anymore.
Don't analyze
Да.
me. You shouldn't get carried
Блин,
away just because you
Кайло
beat me.
Рен, блин,
It
срали.
was a compliment.
Нет слов.
I know. I guess
Пардон,
it's
потому что на
fine.
Ренча ты не похож.
I'll learn from this
Увы.
experience and win next time. Just you wait.
I appreciate your passion, but remember not to push yourself too hard. You'll make your family worry.
I don't even have to be pushing myself for them to worry. They never listen to anything I say.
You have good parents. You had better be replying to all of their messages.
I am, but they still won't stop bugging me. I decided I'm gonna drop by and see them once in a while.
That's a good idea. I'm sure they'll be happy about that.
They're constantly asking when I'll be coming over next. I mean, don't they get how busy I am?
You always talk about them like that, but I
Да.
know they're important to you. You just can't admit it.
That's normal. You're just too blunt. Although that could be why you're so strong. You fight for what's important to you without being bothered by what anyone else thinks. That's a strength that can't be measured and utterly incomprehensible to me. But I did learn something while watching you.
What would that be?
Real strength isn't something you compare against other people. Everyone, including me, has their own unique strengths. Anyway, don't get cocky just because you're a little talented. I'm eventually going to surpass you and run the OSF one day.
And here I thought you'd actually grown as a person. You haven't changed much at all.
What?
Although, it would be off-putting if you suddenly changed overnight. So I guess this is better.
Nothing but insults, as usual. Are you really trying to become friends with me?
About that. I know what Kyoka said, but I don't think we need to force a friendship between us.
What?
We may have different ways of thinking, but we can trust each other on the battlefield. Don't you think that's good enough?
We're fighting in the same platoon. I suppose I can at least be cooperative.
I'm glad we've come to an agreement.
Так, ну что, уровень, давай хотя бы 5. Нет? Да ты охренел? Подарками я тебе, что ли, не задарил? Нет слов. Ладно, пофигу на тебя. Так, ты один у меня остался, да, засранец наш, самый главный. Так, вы все у меня... не, гем еще, блин, как я тебя упустил-то. Ладно, ну-ка, подарков для тебя нет. Точно, точно, про тебя я забыл, пардон.
Kasane, can we talk? I have a favor to ask.
Пардон. Так,
What is
ладно.
it?
Так,
I
что
know this
такое?
is cruel of me to ask, but could you tell me where Naomi died?
Да.
I heard about what happened to her, and I wanted to visit the last place she stood before she died.
В общем, я чувствую, целый час мы на это
Of course, you
потратим.
don't have to tell me if it's too painful for you.
И потом еще час
It's
потратим
Mizuhagawa.
на
We can go
следующий фаз
together.
отдыха.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Вот как-то
I
так.
think you should see it too.
Sorry.
И ведь это важно,
Thank you.
понимаете, это сюжет. Это не обычно, это не та прокачка, которая... ну эту прокачку вашу. Рано. Нет, это сюжет. С этим надо мириться.
Naomi died around
Так вот.
here.
Быстрый
This is
Говер
where she fought
не
the Togetsu
смирился, послал
soldiers.
всех нафиг, но
She and the rest of the
извините.
people transformed
If
into others. They saved us when we had nowhere to run, at the cost of their own lives.
It must have been hard for you.
Just looking at this place brings back painful memories. Naomi told me something back then, though. That she was happy to have been alive, and to perform one last act of humanity. Naomi was in
именно что.
pain, but she found a reason to live. That's why I won't let this keep me down. I'll survive anything the world wants to throw at me.
I see. Naomi lived her life to the fullest.
Gemma, are you crying?
Oh, looks like I am. Sorry.
You better not say you want to die, too.
Don't worry, I won't. I already decided I wouldn't waste my life anymore. I'm sure Naomi wouldn't be happy if I did something like that.
Good.
Да,
I'm relieved to hear you say
Свиту
that.
водил на
Why did
модные,
you want to
ну,
come here anyway?
временно
Wanted to
модняцкие
confirm
всякие
what I was
разные.
feeling.
И там,
figure
типа,
out
не
what I wanna do with the
поспеваю
rest
на
of my
модняцкие,
life.
там, на него это...
I won't let anyone go through what Naomi did ever
Напала
again.
стая кошек. Это был
However,
этот
this nation's
кота-кафе
issues are
VR.
too great.
И что-то там, ну, в общем...
Suo and Seiron are no different.
Нет слов, как говорится.
They use and discard the innocent for their own gain.
You're right. I'm sure there are people like Naomi suffering somewhere in this country, even now.
I was hesitating because of the size of the opposition.
Pardon.
But learning about Naomi's last moments here has solidified the path I need to take. Now that the government's actions have been made public, the system is slowly changing. I want to help create a new system to make up for past mistakes. That's the least I can do for Naomi.
I'm glad you have a goal. I'm sure she would be happy. It sounds like you'll still have plenty to do after retirement.
Actually, I had another idea about my retirement, although it might be a little conceited. If a retired OSF soldier can live a long life and do something to help society, then I want to become the model case of a psionic successfully aging.
That's impressive. You must have drawn upon your vast experience to come up with an idea like that.
No, I didn't come up with it on my own. It's something I thought after talking with you.
Really?
Remember when I had you taste my cooking the other day?
Да.
It helped me gain a little confidence that I had more to offer than my ability to fight. Even if I lose my power, there are still so many new things for me to try. I was worried about what would happen after retirement, but now I'm almost looking forward to it. People really can change.
He does look happier than when he first handed me Naomi's letter. Life goes on in this world, even without her. For both Gemma and me. I feel like I should start something new too.
Really? Do you want to try cooking with me? It's pretty interesting.
I'll think about it.
Я бы тоже подумал. Много раз. Так-то так.
Look, Kasane.
Так,
It seems like
уровень.
I'm not very good at expressing these kind of feelings.
Пардон, это очень
I'm
хорошо.
just concerned about you as a
Просто
friend.
офигеть.
That's all I wanted to say.
It's strange. I don't feel upset hearing that coming from you, Gemma. Thank you.
No need to thank me. I'm just telling you how I feel. This is kind of embarrassing.
Так. Да. Это уровень, это круто.
I know this is strange to say, but I really
Так,
admire
осталось
you.
Вита и Юита
I
найти.
admire you as well.
Да.
I have to make sure I live up to your respect.
Так, ладно. Вот ты где, засранец мелкий. Ну или не мелкий, или кто-то тебе там. Подарков для тебя нету. Давай поговорим.
He and I share the same mother.
Да.
I wonder how he feels about that.
Что
Yuito,
задумать?
are you free right now?
Yeah, what's up?
It's just... Well, I thought we could talk about our mother. I'm sure we both have some things we want to say.
Да.
Yeah, I wanted to talk to you about that too, actually. Oh, why don't we head down to Mizuhagawa?
Why there?
I just thought a little picnic might help change the mood. I can make some
No.
food for us. What do you think?
A picnic in the middle of others?
Да.
Well, I guess it'll warm us up for battle.
Yeah,
Да.
it'll be field training.
И все разогреем
Let's head out
там.
in about an hour.
Да.
Alright.
Сами разогреемся, все вокруг разогреем. Я так чувствую, ручками придется работать, да? Нет? Возможно, я так чувствую. Ладно.
Looks like we took care of most of the others
Не
around
уровень
here.
только подними, ладно, засранец.
Let's take a break. Here's your lunch.
Ланч. Ланч еще не разогрели.
This is pretty elaborate. You might even be better at this than Naomi. No, that's too much of a compliment.
I was going to make something simpler, but I got carried away. Is it too much?
It's fine. It tastes fine too.
Да.
Thanks. So, let's talk while we eat. I was surprised that you called my mom mother.
You're the one that called my mother mom.
That's the same... No, wait. I guess she raised you first.
Да.
Mother raised me when she was in Togetsu. Then she had you and your brother in Suo.
That means you're like my big sister then.
Да.
Wait a minute. Why am I your big sister?
You were
Not,
raised
uh,
first, so that means you're older than me.
Oh, I guess you're
Да.
right. I hadn't thought about it that much.
Здрасте, как же так?
We really don't pay attention to actual age in the OSF.
I don't have memories from when Mother went away until I was adopted by the Randalls.
That's when my brother and I were born, so it must have been about 10 years. Were you in cryogenic sleep or something?
That's most likely the case. All I remember is losing my mother, and how painful it was.
Oh,
Да.
right. But I was born because she left Togetsu, so that's a good thing for me, at least.
Right.
Oh, sorry. That was a little insensitive.
Да.
No. It's true that if Mother had stayed in Togetsu, you wouldn't have been born.
So, I guess I should call you Big Sister now?
Stop it.
Mm.
The only big sister I know is Naomi. It doesn't suit me.
Okay, I won't say it anymore.
That laugh. Is he trying to make me feel better? If he is, then maybe I was too hard on him.
Так.
That was quite the feast. Not too bad if I do say so myself.
Yes, it was good, thanks. How do you feel about seeing Mother?
It was necessary in order to save the world. But in truth, I was really happy to see her.
Me too. The moment I saw her face, it was like I was a child again. It was really strange.
Да.
Neither of us had seen her since we were young. There's just so much I want to tell her about.
So do I. I wonder if we'll have the time, though.
That's hard to say. Did you ask her how long she can stay in this time?
No, I haven't had the chance. I hope she'll stay forever.
Yeah,
Мечтайте,
but as much as I
ребятушки.
want her to, I know in my heart that she won't be with us that long.
You're right. But we can't just spend all of our time being sad about it.
Yeah. Sorry for being a downer.
I wasn't accusing you of anything. I just don't want to think that not seeing her is the end of the relationship. Even if we can't be together, it doesn't mean we'll forget the people who loved us.
I was just a kid, but I remember being so happy when I was with my mom.
As long as we have those memories,
Так.
no matter how much time passes, we're all still connected. Isn't that right, Naomi?
I like that way of thinking. Even without the red strings, our hearts are connected over time.
Yes. Though it sounds rather trite when you put it into words.
Really? I don't think it does. I will say the ability to time travel has really messed with us. But I am very thankful that it allowed me to see my mom again.
Yes. I have more good memories now.
Promise not to laugh, but when I actually saw her again and heard her voice, I felt a lump in my throat and almost started to cry.
Why would I laugh at you for that? I felt the same way.
I guess we've gotten a little too comfortable here.
Так, ну
This
что,
is
ручками
perfect.
поработаем, да?
Let's get a workout in before we head back.
Или
Okay.
нет?
Let's take care of this together.
Да.
Stay on guard. It might not be just them. Connect with SAS and
Только
don't
твоей
forget your
способности у меня
surroundings.
нет.
This is
Я
starting
ее в
to get a
задницу
little
засунул.
awkward. Is it because he
Или
called me
будет
his
только
big
твоя
sister?
способность? Хороший вопрос.
Oh, thanks.
Посмотрим.
Yeah, I'll be careful.
Okay, let's go then.
Да уж, будь осторожен. Пардон.
It's really reassuring having you near me in battle.
Круто.
It might be weird for me to say.
Ну
but
что,
I was
уровень
able to
нет?
realize how much I trust you.
I think I understand what you're saying. It wasn't all smooth.
Да уровень,
but
Ханаби
I
мне...
trust you
Что,
now,
аж
too.
что уровень выкатило?
Maybe it's exactly
Я офигел.
because it wasn't so smooth. I'm glad
Так,
we're able
ладно.
to talk like this now.
5. Круто.
I feel like we've gotten
Так,
pretty close.
вроде со всеми
I hope you
переобщался,
feel
давайте
that way
проверим.
too.
Yes, I can read your actions now.
Так, вроде бы здесь все, да? Пара, сладкая парочка. Ну или горькая, я не знаю. Здесь никого нет. Так, где остальные? Жрут, что ли? Все подряд. Так, ну... Так, я не понял. А раз, два. Давайте вас посчитаем. Так. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ай, ты сральник. Все. Так, ладно, не вопрос. Нет, так, после грамма где у нас? Вот. Значит, до нее никогда не докопаюсь. Так. Поехали. Ну, в общем, пардон, кому интересно, читаем, ставим на паузу и все такое, да. Так, ну сколько у нас? Ну да, час мы только на это потратили, понимаете? Подарки плюс говорили. Вот. Как-то так. Ну, в общем, я думаю, кроме этого еще 2 точно стрима будет. Потому что еще час придется потратить на фазу отдыха 11. Да, как-то так. Так, все, да. Вроде все. Чудненько. Все. Мы это сделали. Осталось двигаться дальше по сюжету, да. А вы думали все? Не все. Пардон, вы думали конец игры? Сейчас. Хрен бы вам. Фаза 11. Потом будет фаза 12. Нет, потом будет фаза отдыха 11, в которой мы пройдем где-то около часа, наверное. Потом фаза отдыха 12. Как-то так. Так, сейчас с Вакана надо разобраться. Доразобраться.
I'm fine, and we have to hurry back
Да.
to the Kunad Gate. We're going back there again? Do you know what we can do about it, Mother? Yes.
Так.
We must get rid of the entanglements in the Kunad Gate, or the world will eventually be destroyed.
Entanglements? What are they?
We should
Да.
head to the Kunad
Что
Gate
же это
before I
такое,
explain
а?
it further.
Okay, then we'll go to the Kunad Highway. Everyone get ready. Mom, you can have a seat here.
Thank you. You got so big.
Huh?
Да.
That was sudden.
Да.
You joined the OSF. How's Kaito? Are you getting along with your older brother?
He's good. We don't really get along anymore.
Oh. Can you tell me what's happening in your time, in the present?
Да.
And that's basically it.
Рассказали.
The only other thing is the existence of the Kunad Gate.
Ну, здесь, в
Thank you.
принципе, все то же
Along
самое,
with
что и за
Dave's
Юита,
data, I
по
think
идее,
I
должно
understand a
быть.
lot now.
Тут как
Are
бы
we almost
симметрия.
ready to leave?
Oh, yeah, we are.
Да.
Let's go, Mother. Is something the
We
matter?
are.
I'm just happy
одним
you turned
словом.
into such a
Да.
fine young lady. It's not my place to say that, though. I'm sorry I left you behind and ran away. It's okay. You don't need to apologize. They were trying to kill you, and I don't remember much about being in Togetsu anyway. And after I came to Suo, I had my big sister. Then I have to say thank you to your sister.
А, Наоми
I'm sure she'll be happy.
ее не родная.
You still
Она
call
приемная,
me
но
mother,
Наоми нет.
even
Понятно.
after everything.
Все понятно. Все, 11-я фаза. Предпоследняя. Как-то так.
Things are moving fast, but I'm hoping you can tell us how to deal with the Kunad Gate.
Так.
You said something about entanglements?
Ultimately, Yuito and Kasane have to enter the Kunad Gate and unravel the entanglements.
Да.
What I'm telling you here is just a concept. The traces interfering with time
Concept.
should look like tangled red threads. According to Togetsu's theory, whenever you jump through time, a dimensional hole like the Kunad Gate is created, but it should then disappear. The reason this hasn't disappeared is because Yuito and Kasane's powers resonated. The Kunad Gate is different from the theorized gates in that it's persisting in a distorted state. Using a distorted gate for a time jump creates entanglements. If you can unravel those entanglements,
Да.
you can close the Kunad Gate.
Distorted? I don't really get it yet. But when you say enter the Kunad Gate, do you mean go into that hole in the sky?
That strange space. Is it inside the Kunad Gate? You saw it too, when the gate first opened.
Oh, that place with all the weird images?
That's right. That strange space that Kasane mentioned exists inside the Kunad Gate. It is a concept of space that only exists for those with the Red String's power. Togetsu called it the Chronos Terminal.
Perhaps it's a kind of station, or junction point, for traveling through time.
So only Yuito and Kasane can perceive it. I guess that explains why we didn't notice it when we jumped to the future.
When there is time contact between 2020, when the gate was made, and another time, entanglements are created.
Time contact? Is that any different from time travel?
It's a broader definition of time travel. Even if you don't arrive at that time, even if you just attempt. Basically, if someone with the Red String's power even touches that time, there is a trace. That is time contact.
Yeah.
The only way to actually see which times have entanglements is for the two of you to go and check for yourselves.
So I guess the only thing we can do is leave it to Yuito and Kasane.
Even if we find the entanglements, we won't know how to unravel them until we see them.
The Chronos Terminal is conceptualized by your powers, so you'll know how to unravel them. Not with reason, but with intuition.
Pardon. No.
Also, I'm weak, but I can use the red strings, so I'll support you from here.
Okay, so we just need to use the red strings again and enter the Chronos Terminal.
I'm going with you this time.
You don't know what kind of dangers will be there. Make sure you're ready before you go.
If it gets dangerous, you both come right back.
Don't worry, we will. Just take care of my mother. Keep her safe.
It's all right. Don't worry. We will protect Wakana.
Ну, я надеюсь, что вы... Сколько у вас?
All right, we don't have much time.
Восьмером ее
Let me know when you're
защитите.
ready.
Так,
I got the hang of using the red strings
телеграмма,
now.
да?
Yuito's here this time. I have to do this right.
Так, что это? Ага. Так, ясно. Так, а тут что? Нет, туда я не пойду, ну нафиг. Так, а нафига мы идем пешком? Вот то маленькое, что ни на есть, расстоянице, а? Вот, ну зачем? А вот это зачем? Ладно, надеюсь. Либо все было, либо все будет. Либо и то, и то. А, поехали, пофиг. Гоняться все такое не будем. Пардон, я не знаю, сколько долго лет продлится, не знаю, есть ли там сохранение, но мы посмотрим. Естественно. Да. Да. Мы пойдем и распутаем все то, что запутали, да. Было максимально запутанное состояние, станет максимально распутанное. Ух ты ж. Понимаете, о чем я? Максимально распутанное состояние.
Are each of those images connected to different times?
Да.
We can't just stand around. We have to search for the entanglements.
I guess it's nothing new when it's your third time. So, how do we find them? I don't feel anything yet.
Так.
It must be Mother.
Пудель.
Is she guiding us? Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Others?
How are they inside the Chronos Terminal?
Эх, рано, let's go идти.
That place is built
Так,
from your
ладно.
consciousness. It's an imaginary world. It is a very unstable place.
Да,
Fear
однако.
and anxiety, all of your emotions affected. The memories of your past made others appear.
So basically, you're saying that these others were created by our mental immaturity.
That makes us sound pretty lame. But if we made them, we can take them down too.
I know the two of you can handle it, but be careful.
Да. Однако. Так, ну чего, ребят?
So if our consciousness is made it, is this other an illusion? It sure looks real.
Бам-бам-бам.
As long as your brain thinks so,
Bam-bam.
it's the same as if it was. We have to fight it.
Let's regroup now.
Useless. It's over.
Great job.
Regroup.
That was a good move.
I'll follow up.
Ой.
We can do it now.
Так, Юита. О, да.
Let's keep going.
Какой ты молодец. Нет слов.
It's down. Let's finish it.
Hell yeah, да.
Great job.
Круто.
That was a good move.
Так, ну что у нас тут? С вами, ребятушки. Маслица в огонь. Не вопрос, не вопрос. Ой. И нет, хотел. Бам-бам-бам. Ну-ка. Бамс. Найс. А, все, да? Ой. Так. Так. Бам-бам. Ну-ка. А, все?
Hey, do you feel something?
Так, а что, надо что-то чувствовать?
It's like my head is buzzing. It's weird.
Пардон, так, ладно, побежали. По дорожке, по дорожке. Пардон. Так.
This is the old OSF hospital on that day in 2009. It's an entanglement.
Yeah. I don't
Да,
understand
был
it, but I can feel
2009
it.
год.
This is definitely
После
it.
2008.
If we want to
Вот вроде бы как
successfully
бы
unravel
в
this,
2008 все
I'm
провалилось.
betting that we have to use the red strings, our power.
Считаешь, что кроме GTA,
Yes,
там может еще кого-нибудь
I
все
feel it
провалилось.
too.
Ну, считай, GTA 4 тоже
We should be able to make
провалилось.
this
Да.
work.
Ну, короче, провалилось все. В 2008,
Another
можно
one.
так сказать.
Let's hold it off while we unravel the entanglement.
А в 2009 уже пошло.
All right. I
Пошло
know we can do
туда-сюда.
it.
Так, стоп.
Right, Yumito?
Yeah, right. Let's go.
It's down. Let's finish.
Так. Ага. Люстра. Ой. Да, let's do this, so let's do this. Размахиваем. А, это тоже туда, так. Пардон. Все-таки я понял, клонирование клонируется еще и сама Касана. Вот. Так, все ж просто, нужно было просто распутать, я, блин, я и забыл. Вот так. Просто пофиг на все и распутываем. Ну, для ускорения времени. 3 штуки. Ладно. Так, все, да? Пардон. Круто. Не, ну хотя можно пару минут потратить на бой с этими дорошлепами. Не особо несложно. Раз и все. Туда-сюда. Пока всех перещелкаю, будет круто. Да.
That came out of nowhere.
You were the one that saved me 11 years ago at the hospital, right? I remember it perfectly now. I used to be a dud, and then all of a sudden I had powers. My power awakening? I think it was because you shared yours with me.
What? Powers aren't something you can just share.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying
Ну,
sounds
формально и
silly,
технически да, но
if
тем не
it
менее.
were possible, it was thanks to meeting you that day that I'm still alive, and have reached my goal of getting into the OSF. That's what I think, so... Thanks for saving me.
You're welcome. Is that what I'm supposed to
No.
say?
You look totally confused, but that's okay. I think it's unraveled now. Everyone is probably worried about us.
Mother's power.
Да.
I can still feel it.
Вот как-то
So,
так, да.
there's more than one entanglement?
If so, it's simple.
Пардон,
We
да.
just have to unravel all of them.
Right. Okay, let's go.
Единственное, не понял, почему здесь... Что за Скарлет и... Ну, Нексус что туда-сюда, а вот... Как бы, что за Скарлет? Почему Скарлет? И вот это я совсем не понял. Не помню, чтобы это имя вообще хоть как-то где-то фигурировало. Причем если это непонятно, ну непонятно. Может, что-то не понял, такое возможно, конечно, но... Что-то я сомневаюсь в этом. Так, где крокодилярия? Так, крокодилярия. Так, это вода, да? О, да. Втроем. Я только что недавно понял, что мы втроем, по сути, вот. Иначе. Не-не-не. Хелл есть. Так. Крокодиляркер. Так. Ага. Упал. Бульки. На бульке стоит. Тихо, изи, Бобик. Изи, дрыльчик. Бам-бам. Так. Получилось так, такое себе, ну ладно. Пофигу. Нет. А, все, вот поздно. Feel it. I feel it. I feel it. Найс. Круто. Так, дальше. Что же дальше, да? Да, такой хороший вопрос.
Have you ever thought about what you would do if you could travel to the past and change history?
You mean after we remove the Kunad Gate?
Yeah. The ability to travel through time freely. That's the true power of the red strings.
Right. If I could go back and save my sister, I'd be lying if I said I hadn't thought of it. I wanted to save Naomi. I just kept thinking there must be a way over and over again. Every now and then I'm reminded that I won't see her again, and it rattles me.
Sure.
If I could change history so Naomi wouldn't turn into another, if that was something I could actually do, I don't think I'd do it.
Why?
Because if you change the past, no one knows how it will affect everything after that.
Pardon.
If we were in a different platoon, if we weren't scouted, if I was never adopted, is changing the past until I get the results I want really saving Naomi? And not just Naomi. It's not right to go back and change the lives of everyone in the world just for my own selfish desires.
Yeah, I guess it's not
Возможно,
right to
фаза
mess with
11
everyone else just to fulfill your
относительно
wants.
короткая. Не суть. Вот фаза 12 относительно длинная. Ну, в
have
смысле,
to
она
bear.
вообще длинная, просто охренеть.
But it's a
Ладно,
burden we must
посмотрим.
carry.
Sorry, it was weird of me to bring
Как
up.
видно будет.
That being said, I am glad I asked. Because I was thinking the same thing. I'm relieved you agree.
Oh.
But this mindset is thanks to you. I've learned so much.
The same goes for me. I think my old self would have come to a different conclusion.
I mean, I don't think you would have even talked to me for this long, back when you first joined.
You know, that's not...
Так.
Okay, perhaps you're right about that.
Конечно, возможно, я прав. Так. Как говорится, но и это еще не все.
There's still an entanglement?
But all the time periods we travel to. No, now's not the time to think about it. Can you keep going?
I'll be okay.
Keep going, да, keep
I'm
going.
probably
Нет
just
слов.
a little tired from using my brain too much.
We should hurry.
Торопиться-то, конечно, надо. Так.
You only traveled to those 2
Побежали.
times, right?
Yes, I think those are the only ones.
Так, ага.
Isn't that...
Что же это?
The Sumeragi crest. That's it. This is the image I saw at the start.
Right. Yakuma Sumeragi's crest. It seems like a time entanglement appeared then. What? How?
Former Major General Karin.
Да.
So they're going to keep coming.
We need to unravel the entanglement.
Так, Карен, это плохо. Это вообще не пойми, что получается. Ах ты. Так, ладно. Давай, давай, давай. Опа. Бамс. Ну-ка, хелл есть.
Let's go, Kyoka. Help me, Shiden.
Так, блин, черт.
That seems to be the spot.
It should unravel.
А, ну ладно. Пойти его уничтожил. Этого дурашлепика. Хелл есть. Отлично. Эхе-хе-хе. Так, где еще на тебя есть управа, а? О, так, отлично. Давай, давай. Бамс тебе. Вот тебе с вишенкой. Ах ты. Тусла, тусла, тусла. Так, давай, давай.
That seems to be the spot.
Ах ты. Блин. Так, короче, надо это. Так. Ой. О, кого есть. Да.
That was a good move.
Так, ладно. Распутываем. Так, давай, давай, давай. Как говорится, это другой хороший вопрос. Так, что же дальше?
Okay, that should...
Пардон. Да.
Yuito? This is bad. I don't think I can take much more either.
So, did we do it? That should be all of them, right?
Probably, but something doesn't feel right. Karin and Yakumo Sumeragi. What happened to them?
No.
Damn it! I'm blacking.
Yuito, Kasane!
Mom?
Mother.
Where am I?
Oh, good, you're awake. It seems
No.
like we made it back.
What's going on? The Kunad Gate. Why hasn't it disappeared?
No.
Well,
Good job, you two. It's all okay now.
What? But
Mother, we unraveled the entanglements, so why?
Leave the rest to me.
what?
Thank you for growing up so strong. You've made a lot of wonderful friends.
No.
Those connections are much
Все
more
коллеги.
valuable than any red string. Treasure them for the rest of your life.
Mother?
Mom. You can't go back to the past.
If you go back, Toketsu will...
It has to be done.
No.
Forgive me. The longer I remain here, the more painful it will be.
No, hold on! There's still so much that I need to say!
Mother!
Хоть как-то так, да.
Yuito. Kasane. Live on. Knowing you're happy is all that I could ask for.
Всё, нету ее. Вот так вот. Да.
So today is the day.
Ну, как бы да. Могла бы еще потянуть, но нет. Тут, увы, иначе история будет изменена.
I may give you
к
my
сожалению.
brain, but you can't have my memories of the future. Kaito. Yuito. Kasane.
Да.
Ciao.
Так.
The body has been confirmed as the target, Wakana. Current theory for cause of death is cerebral overload due to a malfunction in the personality rehabilitation device. We believe an irreversible memory wipe was conducted. There is significant damage to the memory regions in her brain. Following protocol and retrieving her brain.
Да, Брейн, однако.
I see. There was an entanglement from when Mom time traveled.
Mother.
She explained it to us earlier when the two of you were gone. The Kunad Gate wouldn't disappear as long as she was still present in this time.
We have a message she left for the two of you. Let me send it to you now.
Да. Так. Надо совсем... А, стоп. Пардон. Так, ну кому интересно, читаем, ставим на паузу, все такое. Да. Как-то так, да, как-то так. Как-то так. Мы переобщаемся.
Apparently, the entanglement will unravel when Wakana returns to the past and dies like she did in history.
I know she would have wanted to talk to the both of you some more, but she thought spending more time with you would only make things more painful.
Умный, да?
Hey, don't be so down. I'm not saying that because I'm worried about you. I said that because it affects platoon morale.
Wakana wasn't from this time period, so her situation was different than yours.
That uneasy feeling we got when we unraveled the entanglement 11 years ago was because Mom's entanglement still remained.
Это все? Ну да, лень-матушка. Она такая. Ой. Да блин.
I'm sorry. I know this hits the two of you harder than anyone else, and I'm here crying.
Да. А стыдно должно быть вам, и плачу я.
knew from the start that she was causing an entanglement.
Pardon. Так.
She held back her feelings so she could part with you with no regrets. She's a great person.
Да?
That's strange.
Да.
Wakana has returned, so how come it didn't disappear? Have all the entanglements truly been unraveled?
All the entanglements we felt we unraveled. The ones 11 years ago, 50 years in the future, and the one during Yakumo Sumeragi's time period.
Ну, а дальше я вот так сказал.
What does Yakumo Sumeragi's time period have to do with anything?
Начинается немножко сильно более переоцененная интрига, к сожалению, во всей игре.
Yakumo was severely injured in an accident, but he wasn't assassinated.
We don't really understand it either, but we saw Yakumo Sumeragi being killed by Karin.
What did you say? We were busy dealing with the entanglement, but yeah, there's no doubt in my mind that that was former Major General Karin.
He copied Kasane's power. Yuito, if he also copied your power.
But he didn't copy my...
Уверен?
He could have time traveled by resonating Kasane's power with mine.
So it hasn't disappeared because of the entanglement Karin created when he traveled back to Yakumo's time period?
But the two of you couldn't find an entanglement. How do you expect to unravel something you can't find?
Да.
Karin can unravel his own entanglement. Yes, exactly. The only thing we can do is take Karin to the Chronos terminal and have him unravel the
Вот,
entanglement
на английском
himself.
это Карен, а на японском Карен.
Wataru, can you check Karin's location?
I figured you'd ask, so I've been working on it, but I've got nothing.
А родной язык вот всего этого на все-таки японский, а не английский. Поэтому как бы оригинал. Пардон. Ну, японский язык, он на то японский язык, что там слишком уж много всякого. Что не для европейских языков. Пардон.
We're sure. We could see their faces clearly. Actually, we only saw Karin's face.
But that was Yakumo.
Так что...
I mean, he had the same mask on as all the depictions of him.
О, маска.
Yes, that's it, the mask. That explains everything.
Да.
Kagura, explain.
Whoa, Sugumi, calm down. So, you know how Yakumo started wearing the mask because of the injuries he sustained?
Да.
Rumor was, sometime after the accident, he suddenly stopped appearing in front of people and his whole personality just changed.
Whole personality changed. You're not suggesting...
The real Yakumo was assassinated by Karin from the future, and Karin took his place by putting on the mask?
Вот так.
It doesn't matter. Either way, we still need to travel back to 2,000 years ago to check.
Actually, no. We might not have to travel at all. You all saw my brother's video, right? Don't you remember what he said?
Да.
Yakumo Sumeragi is alive!
Да.
What are you... He is asleep, deep beneath Suo. Even now, he is waiting for his revenge!
Right. Cold sleep. Just like Kagero.
If Yakumo is in cold sleep under Suo, then we can find out the truth by meeting him directly. If former Major General Karin replaced him, then he'll be the one down there in cold sleep.
За последние...
I'm not entirely certain as to why he did what he did. But we can talk to him and have him help us unravel the
Почти 40
entanglement.
минут, что за Ют, что за Касана, в принципе, одинаково должно быть.
I mean,
Так что там разницы
Arahawaki is
никакой
the
не должно
only
быть.
area I can think of that's under
Пардон. Из такой микроскопической то вряд ли.
Sumeragi Tomb is the first place I thought of where Yakumo would be. Do you think he would really be in such a heavily trafficked place, though?
How about it, Yuito? It's your family's tomb.
Yeah,
На
that
что
makes
сказать?
sense. But I've never
Что
even
тут
been
скажешь?
inside the building before.
Да.
The head of the family is
Сказать
responsible
даже
for watching
нечего,
over
да?
Sumeragi Tomb. I might be able to find something out if I talk to my brother.
The chief. Do you think he'll listen to us?
Actually, I've
Он
been trying to reach my
вряд.
brother's terminal, but I'm not getting through. There's a chance he might have blocked me. Wataru, can you ask Major General Fubuki to talk to my brother? I doubt he'd refuse a call from a Major General.
Okay, leave it to me. I just don't know how soon I'll get a response.
Wanna stop by our
Ну,
hideout
хоть
then?
что-то.
I'm sure Yuito and Kasane could use the rest.
Good idea. It would be smart to rest while we can.
Thanks, Gemma. All right, let's head back.
Ну, в общем, такая короткая фаза. Даже практически не сражались ни с кем.
Welcome back. I messaged
Да.
Major General Fubuki. He said it might take some time to get in touch with the chief.
Thanks, Wataru.
I also asked about Major General Karin,
Опять
but
подарки
apparently
дарить,
Major General
блин.
Fubuki
Ну,
doesn't know
хоть
anything
последний раз
either.
будет.
I see. Then I guess he really is in the
Да.
past.
We don't have any other leads at the moment,
Подарки,
so let's hope he's in
подарки,
Sumeragi Tomb.
подарки. На Новый год тут был, дарили подарки, мамки день рождения дарили, дарили бабки. И 8 марта, офигели. Офигели.
I should talk to Luca.
Пардон. Да со многими надо поговорить, вообще не вопрос. Так, все, фармим подарки. Так, фарминг, там, восстановление... Так, отчет. Понятно. Так, боевые, не боевые. Так, короче. О, 6-й. Это неплохо. Давайте 6-х накупим. Так, а что хоть? Да. Или у меня шты, я что-то забыл, что у меня есть. Заменить. Не, у меня 5-й, надо же. Усиление здоровья 6-й. Силовое поле 6-й. Метеор. Так, тебе вот такое сделал, такую срань сделаем тебе. Ну, как говорится, пусть будет. Ладно, это мы не будем. Так, трогать. Это что у нас? А был что? Угу. Так, все силовое поле. 4. Угу. Так, ну у вас... На вас наплевать. Вот как-то так, да. Пардон, так, обменять подарки. Ой. Так. Пардон, так. Это не надо. Это не надо, не надо, не надо. Так, старый ПК. Это с иероглифом скорость. Так, это все подарено. Это не надо. Это нет, это нет. Это... Сборник эссе по нейрологии. Так. Это никому не надо. О! Так, это надо. Не надо. О! Как говорится, дайте 2. Как тут в горшочке. Любопытно. Пардон. Так, ладно. Плюшевый мишка нафиг не нужен. Так, плюшевый мишка. Электрогитара. Электроакустический. Так. Это не хватает. Да. Так, это надо. Это подарили. Это не надо, не надо. Не надо. Для чайников надо. Набор не нужен, не нужны. Так, это надо. Это не надо, это надо. Пардон, так, одна свеча не нужна. Так, книга. Не надо, не надо, не надо, не... А, надо. А. И все, да? Так, все, подарки дофармили. Пардон. Сейчас будем дарить. Нещадно. Дарите, 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 дарите. Ну и общаться по лайту для начала. Так, Ханаби. Так, Ханаби ведь, да? Да. Тебе... Ну, короче... Подарю, ну, так, чисто по фану, потому что можно тебе это подарить, и не подарено тебе еще. Ну, так поэтому. Правда, с тобой общения больше не будет. Это факт. Это заметно. Так, чудненько. Так, давайте слеграмму посмотрим. А, угу. Так. Угу. Так, хорошо. Не все, да? Угу. Ну, хорошо. Да. Все, да? Так, с вами чего? Так, тебе могу что-то подарить, да? А, не могу подарить? А, какого хрена у тебя уровня нету, а? Jesus Christ. Так, что у тебя? Подарить тебе чего? Как тут в горшочке. Сборник лучше. Пардон. Так, ладно.
Really? Thanks.
Да. Так, ладно, ладненько. Угу. Угу.
You really have grown.
О, уровень
and I don't
отлично.
mean your height.
You mean as a person?
Yeah. I've known a lot of people, and there aren't many that I really trust. I guess I can't talk much about being trustworthy, but you're really turning into a good person.
Да. 5. Отлично.
You have a pretty good understanding of who I am. I
Так.
can just tell without you saying it.
You talk too much. However, I'm glad we both understand each other.
Так, тебе еще надо подарить какую-то хрень, да? Да, вот. Как тут в горшочке, больше к тебе не приближаться. Так, угу.
Good taste.
Так. Цугуми надо этот долбанный кактус подарить. Это будет заебок. Где Цугуми? А вот ты где Цугуми. Так, как тут в горшочке под... Чтобы не маньячило на 150 раз. Так, угу. Да.
Oh, thanks.
Пардон. Так, дарим дальше. Что у тебя еще? Гербарий в рамке. Но это не для нее, она любит живые растения, а не гербарии. Они сухие трупы этих растений.
Okay.
Ну ладно, не суть. Вот им что, окей. Да. Так, и вишенка на торте теперь среди подарков. Вот так. Так. Живой!
Really?
Да.
I'm so
А ты думал?
happy.
Конечно. О, наставил тут своих кактусов, блин. Ай, нет слов. Так, ладно.
Kasane,
О, уровень, круто.
I think you'd be good at growing plants.
You think so?
Да.
You learn fast, and you're observant. If there's a flower you like, or a plant you want to grow, tell me.
Так,
I'll look for
хорошо.
it.
5. Отлично.
Are you and I pretty close?
Так,
Is
куда я
that
тут
surprising?
дрянь делать?
Maybe this is what it means to get along well.
Ладно, сейчас с тобой разберемся. Пардон. Так, что тебе подарить? А, только вот этот. Ничего. Не подавишься. Вряд ли ты мне что сделаешь, хотя, может быть, сделаешь. Не, ну на Сидана я больше рассчитывал, он не сделал мне что уровень, охренел, конец. Подарков для него нет, и... историй нету. Офигеть. Поговорим, не переживай, батик. Так, тебе вроде все подарил, да? Так, блин, Jesus Christ, тебе... А, с тобой все, да, с тобой все. Так, тебе все подарил? Гуми. Так, что с вами? Ой. Так, с Лукой что? Подарить ему вот эту хрень. Так, сейчас одну маленькую секундочку.
This is very nice.
Угу. Да неужели? Такой найс, что я аж фигею. Так, ну уровень, может, ты мне потом сделаешь. Пардон. Интересно, есть ли какой-нибудь коэффициент, либо еще что-нибудь, не знаю, вот счетчик. Вот, столько-то надо сделать, чтобы они мне уровень сделали, или что-нибудь такое. Так, кто тут? Где? Кто? Так, с тобой все. Так, так, это Лука, да? Так, ему вроде все подарили. Так, Гемма, с тобой, тебе можно что подарить? А, с тобой, блин, вот ты мне 5 уровень даже не сделал, скотина. У тебя ничего, ни подарков, ни разговоров, ни хрена нет. Хрена нет. Так, Араси где у нас? Где эта лентяйка? А то, блин, а вот у всех все заставлено, и теперь хрен можно кого найти в этом во всем. Так, Цугуми все. Вот, блин, вот ты меня очень сильно разочаровал. В говно. Так. Угу. Так, Кёк, что тебе подарить? Ничего не подарить, ладно. Так. Раз, хватит скучать, что тебе подарить? Ничего не подарить? Так, ладно, не вопрос. Еще минут 10 можно постримить. Плюс-минус туда-сюда. Надо бы это кого-нибудь прокатить куда-нибудь. Так, кого бы выбрать-то? Вроде бы всем все подарил. Так, ты неинтересно. Давай, Юита, с тебя начнем. Так, ну подарков для тебя нет. Давай, выкладывай, что у тебя на уме.
Perfect.
Да.
Do you want to come to Kikuchiba with me?
Kikuchiba? What for?
Да.
There's something I want to talk to you about.
Охреневший охренел.
I thought we could
избавь у
change
него все, прям
locations,
подушка.
like we did when we went to Mizuhagawa.
That's fine. But don't worry about packing a lunch for us this time.
Офигеть,
I think
другими
it'll take
словами,
too
да.
long.
Нет слов.
Let's just get going. Oh, okay then. Let's head over to Kikuchiba.
He looks like he wanted to make lunch for us.
Так, ладно. Что же будет, другими словами? Да. А, ножками. Ладно, пойдем ножками. Не вопрос, не вопрос. Блин, вот на кого я не хотел, так это на них. А, не сдох ты даже? Let's go, let's go. Бам-бам-бам. Бам-бам.
Let's get rid of them. Let's keep going.
It dropped something rare.
Все, что ли? А, там была бочка. Куда? Это же бочка. Так, здесь что-нибудь есть. Найс. Пардон. Так, ладно, ладно, ладненько. Жалко, с собой тащить нельзя. Ну ладно.
Hey.
И что здесь?
Do you remember when we came here together before? A lot has happened since then.
Before?
Констант?
When was that?
Это да, в этом ты
You
не
know,
прав.
when we went looking for Captain Seto's fountain pen. You said you were doing a background check.
Oh, that. I met him for Naomi's sake, and got the fountain pen for Captain Seto. Now neither of them are with us anymore.
Back then, I had no idea that we'd get caught up in something that involved the whole world.
Not just us, but everyone around us too. It's nothing we could have expected.
You're right.
Hello, sorry to interrupt. Two
No.
large groups of others were confirmed near you. There are a lot of them, more than you usually see around there. It shouldn't be a problem for you guys, but be careful just in case.
Affirmative. What do you want to do?
Let's split up.
А что
That'll be
будем делать?
quicker.
Okay, then I'll take this side. I'll contact you again once I take down a few.
All right.
Pardon.
Let's both be careful.
Так. Ага.
There's more of them than I thought. How are things with you, Yuito?
Sane? What's going on?
Yuito? I can't hear you, Yuito. Haruka, do you know what's going on? Neither of them are responding. Our signal is being jammed.
Pardon.
SAS is down too. I need to get through this somehow. Looks like I'm surrounded. I'll take care of them.
Так. Ща как. А, блин. Так. Хреново. Надо без посторонней помощи. Хреново. Ладно, будем без посторонней помощи. Попробуем раскидать. 5 уровень. А, есть вот эта штука. Бам. Бам, круто. Так, у меня кончилось. Ладно. Ну. Ну-ка, ну-ка, ну-ка. Блин, так и знал. Что этим кончится? Ну да ладно. Так, ну-ка. Бамс. Вот так. Да, без способностей как-то хреново. Неужели? Прям быстро, так что охренеть. Так, вроде сюда, да? Так, ну давайте сюда пойдем. Бам. Бам. Ну, бам. Бам. Так, стрел есть. Найс. Бам. Так, кто эти были? Ах ты, зараза. Давай, давай, вставай, вставай, вставай. Да, без друзей их способностей как-то прям грустно. Так, ладно. Куда нам дальше? Дальше... Нет, назад нам дальше. Налево. Ну, видимо, так. Мне так кажется. Ну, похоже на то. Ну да ладно. Бам. Ага. Вот так. Так, здесь только вот это валяется. Так, и куда нам? А, нам в этот, нам сюда. Не вопрос, не вопрос, да. Пардон. Да. Так, так, так. Тут ничего. Тут сохраняшка. Так, сюда давай. Так, у нас 50 уровень, по-моему, да? Надо бы подумать, как прокачаться. Пардон, по возможности, конечно. Так. Так, 3 штучки. Это что такое? Такое. Такое. Ни разу не пользовал такого. У меня почти никогда союзники не умирали. Так. Не знаю. Да. Так, стоп. Ну, в общем, не знаю, что тут. Это, наверное, нафиг. Это такое-сякое. Так, погодите-ка. Вот до сюда бы докачать. Ладно, давайте это качнем, я не знаю зачем. Короче, мне уже все равно что качать. Вообще пофигу. Так, давай, нам сюда ведь, да? Да. Так, барашка-злина. Рашка, бар... Так, стоп. А, здесь что-то есть. Во. На тебе. Бам, барашка-злина. Бам. Что зараза? Так, вопрос. Кроме тебя будет еще кто-нибудь или нет? Так, стоять. Вот это будет неплохо. Давай. Всех. Всем вмазать. Всем хватит всем вмазать. Ну-ка. Пардон. Чудно. А, ты еще одна осталась. Ладно. Ага. Угу. На тебе. Ну хоть как-нибудь. Бам. Ах ты. Бам. Так. Угу. Ха! Ха!
Yuito!
Да.
SAS still seems to be down.
А, ну да, САС не работает, поэтому мы без способностей и товарищей. Ладно, пофигу. Ну, в общем, что-то как-то вот так оно. Пардон. Так, ладно. Да. Вот так. Вместе предыдущий. Найс.
Oh, that was a close one.
Еще бы.
It was? I
Вполне
wasn't
себе
really all that
опасная,
worried.
плюс-минус
I
туда-сюда, да.
assumed you would act when you did.
I was nervous. I guess we can work together even without SAS.
Да.
I don't think I could have pulled it off with someone else. Thank you for getting the timing right.
It's nice to hear a compliment from you. You're always so harsh.
Ты кто херовый?
Well, whatever. Let's make our way to the top.
Так, чудненько. Ну что, может, что получим от тебя или нет? А, еще не все.
Get a good view of New Himuka from up here.
So what did you want to talk to me about?
Возможно, там, где они сейчас, это заставка, начальная заставка. Ну или около того, по крайней мере, освещение, но вот прям такое.
I have a vague idea. It might be too grand, so you'll probably laugh.
I won't laugh, no matter what it is.
Thanks.
Так.
I want to change the world.
Это Тугец хотят изменить мир, хотят его переписать.
Yeah. We've both seen a lot of bad things in this country. The world that we live in now is built on so much sadness and sacrifice.
That's true. Suo, Seiron, and Togetsu. There were people suffering
Все хотят
everywhere.
изменить мир, и
So many
от
people's
этого только
lives were
хуже
turned upside down because
становится
of the
всем,
desire
да.
for the strongest power,
Как-то так.
or using powers to alter time.
Уи.
It's got to end. This world can't exist just for powers. That's why I want to change the world. To make it a place where people don't have to rely on powers for everything. I know it will take a long time.
Ну, тоже правильно.
But I feel like
В
as a
каком
dud,
смысле? Так
I'm the
замечательно.
perfect person for it.
A dud, that's right. How's your head? They were saying you might lose your power.
No big change
Ну, я
at the
думаю,
moment.
примерно около
But if
2
it really
стримов, я
comes down
думаю,
to
нам
it,
осталось.
I'm prepared to
Вряд ли
become
будет
one again.
третий. Может быть, даже...
You're pretty calm about it.
Может
The way
быть,
you were
даже...
talking,
Хотя,
I
черт
thought
его
you would be
знает.
a little depressed.
I mean, it will be inconvenient.
Может быть,
But you know
даже...
what? I'm not the
В
least bit
сумме
afraid.
у нас меньше 4
I
часов
thought the
осталось.
same
Хрен
thing when the
знает.
network went down.
Сложно сказать.
Like I was fighting back to back with you, even
Ну,
without
посмотрим,
SAS.
короче.
You thought the same thing?
I wonder if that's what it feels like to lose your
Что
power.
12-я фаза будет местами
We're
непредсказуемой,
not
к
just connected
сожалению.
by SAS.
Да.
Even if we can't see each other's faces or hear each other's voices, the most important thing, our connection, doesn't go away.
Надо с Аванесянкой разобраться. Да.
That's good. When we first met, I honestly thought I wouldn't be able to count on you in a fight.
I kind of had a feeling you thought that.
But you're different now. I think you
Pardon.
really can change the world.
Thank you.
Don't mention it. I'm relieved as well. I feel like I can leave this world to you.
Leave? What are you planning to do?
Well,
Хотя,
I
может, Кёку
haven't
не убирать.
decided on a clear
Но я не
goal
знаю, кого
yet.
убирать.
But
Надо...
I've sort of been thinking of something
Короче, я вот что
outside this
думаю.
world.
Я думаю, что
Like outside
как
of
пойдет
New
время,
Himuka?
я Юи-то переставлю куда-нибудь.
You
Равно
mean the
куда.
moon?
I've been thinking about it
А
ever
пока не
since I
буду.
heard humanity came here from the
Оказывается,
moon.
Кёка, ну, планирование не
Outside this
только
world is another world that I know nothing about,
этих
filled with people who are
телекинеза, но и
mistreated.
самой Касана, то есть ударом
They're suffering.
в 3 раза
just
больше
like people
наносится.
here.
Это
They
незаменимо
are
в том
attacked by
смысле.
others and turning into them.
Пардон.
Once
Да.
I realized that, I couldn't ignore it. I thought maybe I could help somehow.
The moon. I thought I understood the first time I heard about it. But the scale is just too big. It doesn't seem real at all. I certainly never thought about saving
Луна,
the
и
people
все-таки
that
она
live there.
вкусная.
You really are amazing.
Да.
I'm not amazing at all. I just don't want to regret neglecting the people I could have protected. My sister always watched over me. She
Pardon.
protected me all my life.
Pardonьте.
Now it's my turn to watch over someone else.
I always felt that you were the kind of person that would step up to protect people, even if you're alone. It's almost as if you're not afraid of anything. I looked up to you when I was a kid. I wanted to be just like you.
I think you're plenty like me. And you're giving me too much credit thinking I'm never afraid. As you said before, the most important connections never go away.
You mean Naomi?
Not just her. The memories of my mother, and the time I spent with all of you. The only reason I'm not as afraid as I should be is because I know they'll always be with me. I know that they'll always be here, inside my heart.
So, even if you're alone, you're never really alone? I kinda like that.
That's why I feel like I can go anywhere, even going beyond the sky. I know that sounds like a dream.
I think you can do it. No. I know you can.
Thank you.
Да, видишь?
So, it looks like you and I will be going our separate ways.
It won't just be us. I think everyone will find their own path and slowly drift farther apart.
Yeah. I'd be lying if I said it didn't make me sad.
But even apart, we're still friends.
Yeah. Okay. We should probably get back to the hideout.
There's so much to do before and after a fight.
Так, ну что
We
ж.
just have to take care of what's in front of us.
Though listening to you made me excited for the future.
It won't be easy for either of us, so let's do our best. Both in our own places.
Absolutely. I promise I'll make a better future, no matter how long it takes.
You can take your time, but if you
Ну
take
да,
too
вот
long,
они,
I'll bring
это,
peace to the moon and come back before
видимо,
you're
вот это
done.
вот само, то самое место.
Oh, so it's a
Pardon.
competition now. I know you hate to lose.
Где, по-моему, он сидит, она стоит, или наоборот. По-моему, это оно. Ну, как оно что-то. Ты мне уровня не дал, скотина. Ладно, черт с тобой. Засранец мелкий. Младший братишка. Так, ладно. Короче, это мы сделали. Все. Сохраняемся и посылаем всех нафиг. Остальное в следующий раз, скорее всего, завтра. Так, 50-й у нас. Да. Хоть. Вот, так что на сегодня все. Всем спасибо за просмотр. Ставьте лайки, подписывайтесь на канал, комментируйте видео, советуйте друзьям. Также не забывайте ставить колокольчик, чтобы не пропускать очередные видеостримы, и подписываться на мой дополнительный канал Раздрайвов, на котором есть уникальный контент. А с вами был Драйвовый Scarlet Nexus. Всем пока и до следующего стрима.